Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Duke Blue Devils offense takes the field for the first time today. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Power football with the run. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Catch in the middle. It's King. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the seventh play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. They'll run it from the gun. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So NC State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Working that left side now. Push down for the tackle. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Quick release on the RPO. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. to the ground with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the tailback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Handoff from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Bailey. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. On the ground, it's Moore. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They go to the ground. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Give to the running back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Blue Devils need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Brings it down on the right side. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Catch in the middle, it's Anthony. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse.
Makes a man miss.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Smothers. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. NC State going up tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Trying play action. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Got enough for the first. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. They'll try it over the left side. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Blue Devils are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Runs through a tackle.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the move, it's Smothers. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the air, it's Bailey. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Wants to keep it in the air. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He makes a catch. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Blue Devils have this offense rolling. He'll pull it on the read. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's King. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Duke! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. NC State quick to the line. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The kick is on its way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Picks up the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, the ground game. Knifing through, making the play in the backfield, and they can use a timeout and try to force them to punt. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. NC State going up tempo.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He'll do it himself. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Hand off to the lone back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense, quick tempo. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UTEP overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from El Paso, these Miners gotta be thrilled with the result. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Brown. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. The RPO, it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. But will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Right back to him on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. He's loose. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Fires to the big fella. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. Got a little space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It Smothers. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Hoping that a field goal could give you a little bolt of energy, but instead you look up and the scoreboard still says you're down by 17. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Blue Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. The ball is out behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Kane. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Blue Devils line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Makes the quick grab. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Blue Devils are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. It's complete. And And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes! Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. If you have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Caught in the backfield, it's King. Touchdown, Blue Devils! A great catch and run for 6. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Bailey. Works the middle. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strengthened.
Pulls it in down the sideline. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Grimes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He makes a grab. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Iowa State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up 14 over Arkansas State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's King. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Puts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Line is set on 3rd down.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And they spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival. It's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.